Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Variant 7 3.2 Flux Dispersal and Bane of Damballah. We are going to start exploration video. So today is going to be Flux Dispersal, that is each time a defender is struck, they gain a dispersal charge which reduces the damage all damage taken from hits by 5%, and when you use a heavy attack the charges are dispelled. So charges can go up to 20 maximum, and at 20 hits the defender takes 0 damage. So you need a heavy attack based champion, so something like Captain America Infinity War, Wasp, also heavy attack from any science champion. She-Hulk works really well here. You can also use somebody like Human Torch, but you just have to spam your heavies. And Bane of Damballah is whenever your attacker has a beneficial effect, the defender has 50% more damage and 10% lifesteal. So if you can avoid cosmic champions because of their too many buffs, it's good. If not, it's fine as well. You don't really feel it. And the boss is going to be Miles Morales with all those nodes. We'll discuss more about him once we get into the fight. So before we jump into the part guys, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications. All of that really helps me out a lot. The first fight is going to be against a Gwenpool, who is a pretty straightforward defender to deal with. Specials are easily raidable, special 1 and special 2. The only thing you need to take care is about her ability accuracy reduction if she hits you. So you just need to make sure that you parry and heavy away. I am going to use an Angela. I just mistimed an SP1 and took a lot of damage. All I'm trying to do here is to build up my furies, and as soon as she goes above 10 flux dispersal charges, I will just use my heavy to dispel them, and I will keep going forward from there. Now I'm using a cosmic champion. I have a lot of buffs, so she's gonna the defender that is going to be Gwenpool is going to hurt more, but if you bring in a science champion, it's a very basic and straightforward fight. Next defender is going to be in Spiderman OG with all of his evades, so bring in the champion that can easily go heavy parry and heavy style. So in my case it's going to be Captain America Infinity War. All I'm going to do is parry and heavy, and that style suits him very much. I'm going to build up to an SP2 and some kinetic charges and drop an SP2, and that will kill him down very quick. You can just do the same with Red Guardian. You can also use a Wasp here, but you need to be careful about the evades. Also you can bring in Quake here and just stay in a corner, that will help as well. So there are different options you can use. I would still suggest you to do science champions to just ignore the Bane of Damballah node. Next up is going to be an old man Logan. Now his specials can be easily evaded, the same as Wolverine, so I'm just bringing in an Hyperion. I will use my parry and heavy and build up those furies and then spam that SP2 to kill him off. So again, there's quite a few options you can use here, quite a few cosmic champions that you can. I don't have much of cosmic champions, so I am only stuck with Hyperion and Angela. But if you have Captain Marvel movie version, or if you have even Silver Surfer, they are all good champions. So it's a pretty easy and straightforward fight. Next up is going to be a Red Goblin. Now, Red Goblin, it's a pretty fun character to fight against. I would suggest you to only keep him to an SP1 because you can evade that easily. SP2, you have to have perfect timing, but SP1, you can easily take it out. I am using a Wasp here. Now, Wasp is also really good attacker for these nodes because of Flux Dispersal, because you need to use the heavy to dispel those charges so you can do the full amount of damage. So for that, you can just finish off your combos with a heavy attack, and because it is a passive stun, you can easily land that heavy attack and that dispels them very easily. So Wasp is one of the better champions for this. If you have her, bring her along, she will make the path easier as well. Next defender is going to be in Hela, which is pretty easy to deal with. Her special 1 is very easy to deal with. Special 2 can sometimes give you block damage, but all in all, it's not that hard. Again, I'm just bringing in Hyperion and building up those Furies and using SP2. Hyperion is actually amazing for this 3.2 variant because of being a hero champion, and when you bring more heroes, his ability accuracy is increased. So the chance of getting Fury on every hit is increased, and also for him to stun on every special 2 is increased to almost 100%. So a lot of times he will do the stun and also gain the Fury, so Hyperion is a good choice to bring. So is Captain America, Captain Marvel movie version, and as well as Angela. So yeah, any size champion, heavy attack based or cosmic will work for this fight. And the final fight before the boss is going to be an Ebony Maw, so that's going to be your most annoying defender for the whole path. Now with Ebony Maw, already you have to make sure that you re-parry, or you can only parry his light attack, so you need to be careful about that. Either you need to fight very close to him, or you need to learn how to do re-parry. And then you need to bring in a size champion so you can get the class advantage, and you don't give him extra damage by bringing a cosmic champion with a lot of buffs, although that can work as well. But I would suggest you to bring a science champion, and on top of that, he's already annoying and he also has Flux Dispersal, so yeah, it can be a bit annoying to bring him down even with Human Torch. Now, I make a mistake here and I die, and I have to bring in another champion to kill him off, but yeah, it's not one of the most difficult fights, but still he can be a bit annoying. Also try to keep him to an SP1 only, because his SP2 can be really annoying and give you a lot of block damage. And finally, the boss fight is going to be against a Miles Morales. That is the last boss on variant 7. Now he has quite a few nodes, so we need to go through them one by one. So the first one is going to be enhanced special 1. So his special ones will be unblockable whenever he uses them. Apart from that, his buff duration is increased, as well as a strike back. So whenever you're going to use a special, he's going to use it well. Also, there is hard knock life, so every time you parry him, he is going to put a disorient debuff on you that is going to reduce your ability accuracy by 5%. So you can do 3 to 4 parries and have 3 to 4 disorient charges and they will land, but after that you need to be careful. But if you play it right, usually you will have 1 or 2 charges on you the whole time. Apart from that, there is also Flux Dispersal, so you cannot use much of normal attacks because you will gain those charges, and you will need to throw a heavy to dispel them to do any kind of damage. Now, in the easy path video, we took him down with Wasp, and now we are going to take him down with Captain America Infinity War, who is incidentally works really well for this fight. All you need to do is to parry and heavy, and then when you have an SP2 and some charges, you throw that and he dies quick. I would suggest you to push him to SP2 every time, because that is much easier to evade. In Captain America Infinity War case, it's very easy because when you use an SP2, he's going to be stunned as well, so you don't need to worry about the evade charges. You can go and just push him to an SP2, and also he has strike back, so even if he's on 1 bar of power, you can use that as well. Another thing, Captain America Infinity War, whenever he uses an SP1, he reduces ability accuracy by 100%. So you can use that, you can parry, charge a heavy and use SP1 and not worry about evades, because he will not evade because of ability accuracy reduction, and the bleeds will take over as well. I do that in the end of the fight, so you will notice I'm throwing more SP1s as well. So the path we'll do it with a different attacker again, so stay tuned for that, and I hope the tips and tricks for this path help you out. If it did, guys, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the post notifications, and leave a comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. And apart from that, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.